Hey, what's up guys? I hope everything is going well and that you are fit and healthy. As always, today's video is going to be super exciting. There's a big debate on this topic and I would love for you to watch it all the way from the beginning to the end so that you can get all the information and facts that you need to make a better decision in the future. Now, today's topic is white bread versus brown bread. Now, let me give you a little fact about bread. It was made 8,000 years ago in the Middle East, around Egypt. And those days they made bread that we now formally know as the chapati in India or the tortilla in Mexico. But today we obviously make all sorts of shapes and sizes of bread. Now the main ingredients for white bread is your flour, yeast, water and salt. And the flour is highly processed flour, which also means that there's a lot of additives in it. Things like sugar. White bread has a lot of sugar in it, which then makes it go high on the glycemic index, and it just spikes up your sugar blood levels or your blood sugar levels. So a lot of carbs is in white bread, we all know that, but the main thing that concerns me is that it has low micronutrients. So there's no real nutritional value in white bread. It also has gluten, which can cause problems for people that are gluten intolerant. There's also other problems like your acid reflux, bloatedness, and constipation. And the reason for the constipation is that white bread doesn't have any fiber. Now that just will cause you to have digestive problems. Now before you run and you say, Roche, I don't want bread anymore, I can't eat bread anymore, I don't want bread anymore, and you run and there's no hope, right? I'm here to give you some hope because I love bread and I also eat bread every single day. But unfortunately, I don't eat white bread. And let me explain to you what brown bread is, all right? So brown bread is made out of whole wheat flour. Now that means that they do not process this flour and they keep all the germ and bran in the flour. So if you keep all the germ and the bran, that means you have all the fiber. It has lots of fiber in there and it has lots of micronutrients like your minerals and your vitamins. Now all these things are obviously really beneficial, but like anything in life, you cannot overdo something. You can't just say, okay, well, I'm not having white bread, but now because brown bread is so good, I can eat as much as I want. You always have to have bread or brown bread in moderation. I would say about 2 to 4 slices a day, or that's what my intake is. Now another nice thing about brown bread for me is that it keeps me fuller for longer and it stops me from binging. Now let me explain to you my analogy or why I think it is like that. If you consume white bread, right, and it's in your digestive system, because there's no fiber, no nutritional value, it burns really quickly. So once it burns really quickly, it just leaves your body. So you will then automatically be hungry again. Whereas if you have brown bread or whole wheat bread in your body, because it's full of fiber, there's so many nutritional value or nutrients in there, it burns longer because there's so much to burn. So as it burns longer, you number one, burn more calories by doing that, and you stay fuller for longer. And eventually when everything's burnt out, those nutritional values actually go to your muscles and organs and all those type of things. My choice between white and brown clearly is to have brown bread, and not because I'm selling anything or that they paid me to do anything. I just love brown bread, and I know that there's a lot of you out there that, like I said, my clients normally say, Roche, I love bread, but I can't eat it. And then I always reply with, listen, you can still have bread. I'm a big advocate for a balanced diet. So big. And if you love bread, it doesn't mean that you have to give it up, but you just have to shift your mindset and go for the brown or whole wheat bread. Of course, if you are allergic to wheat or whole wheat, then you can't have it, unfortunately. If you're gluten intolerant, some whole wheat bread also has gluten in it, so then unfortunately you can't eat that. But then there are other alternatives in non-gluten breads out there. So yeah, basically my decision, white bread versus brown bread. I choose brown all the time, and I also encourage you to do the same. If you need any help with your weight loss, please have a look on my website. It's www www.rk400fitness.com. There you will see exactly what I offer. You will also see a video on what is to expect. You can go and have a look on my testimonials and also read about what and who I am. From there, you can also then ask me any questions via email at rk400fitness@gmail.com, where I can answer all your questions. You can also visit my social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at rk400fitness. And yeah, if you have any questions, please do leave them down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think, of course. Yeah, please do like this video, subscribe if you do like it. I'm gonna try and make more of these little white versus brown, blue versus red, big versus small videos. I hope I gave you some clear indication of the two different breeds. Thank you so much for watching. We'll chat soon.